and good morning to you. Today is Monday, so again, I thank you for your patience. I did go ahead and pull a couple cards, and the first two cards represent the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and then the end of the week. So, and then our third card, I'll pull our third card live, and then I may pull another card depending on how I feel. So our first card of the week, which symbolizes Sunday, which was yesterday, today and Monday, and then tomorrow, Tuesday. And that card for those days is Archangel Michael. I love Archangel Michael. It's the Emperor. So I love our angels, of course. Pure Wisdom connects heavily with angels. The platform is angelic. So what more than the best way to start with Archangel Michael coming in and blessing us with his presence. So the card states organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So as you begin this week, charging ahead, doing things that needs to be done, going back to work, working with the kids, whatever it may be. The angels want you to remain organized. The angels want you to put a structural system in place, and the angels want you to remain disciplined. These are the key components of manifestation. We all have our goals, we all have our dreams, and the things that we want to bring to reality into our physical world. And in order to bring those things about, there needs to be these key components: organization, discipline, and structure. Organization allows you to see things clearly. Organization allows you to actually move forward with a clear picture. Structure is basically just creating a plan, a foundation, an outline to kind of go by. Plans never go the way that we want them to go, but it's always great to have a structural system to kind of help us, guide us. So if we kind of do get off the track a little bit, or things doesn't go the way that we want them to go, it's easy for us to regroup and see where we need to go. And then discipline. Remain disciplined regardless of what it is that you do, regardless of what it is that you have going on. Remain disciplined. It is through discipline that your dreams manifest at a very rapid pace. Example of discipline, meaning there is a task that you must complete, but a friend offered you out to lunch. Now, you know that this task has to be completed in a certain time frame, but you don't want to pass up that lunch date with your buddy. This is where discipline come in. That task is a part of your goal. That friend is a distraction. We have many distractions in our lives, but we have to release the distractions and remain disciplined to see our goals and desires through. So that is why, it is important to remain disciplined. And then most important, leadership. You are that leader. If you aren't that leader, there is someone that is very close to you that is a leader and that can help you and assist you through. Exercise that leadership skill. Exercise those leadership skills to push your ideas, your dreams, your goals, and aspirations through. That is the beginning of the week. That is what the focus will be. Remaining organized, creating a structural system, remaining organized, utilizing discipline to see your goals through, and exercising the leadership skills or reaching out to that leader that is close to us to manifest the things that we desire. These are the key components of manifestation. In the beginning of the week, that is what it's about. Focus on those things to bring what you desire. Yes, there has been a lot of stagnancy. Yes, there may have been things that has diverted you in another direction. But all of that was a part of the plan. All of that was a part of your purpose. But you have to remain in that structural system and remain organized to be able to see clearly when things do kind of go awry for you to get back in line. So that's the beginning of the week. And then we have the middle of the week, which is the Queen of Earth, right? Queen of Earth, very beautiful card. Queen of Earth, she's thoughtful, she's creative, she's warm, and she's sensible. And she wants you to make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach to life and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So as our middle of the week kind of it ties in with the beginning of the week of the structure, the organization, the leadership, and the discipline. You have these things and you have a goal that you're trying to bring about. You have a desire that you want to bring into your physical reality. And it's consuming so much of you that you're forgetting about the people around you, meaning your loved ones. Whether that's a child, whether that's a parent, whether that's a spouse, friend, cousin, whoever. Make time for them. We can get so caught up in our desires and our goals that we forget about the people that's in our corner, our supporters who silently supported us on or who loudly rooting us on, whatever it may be. Take time for those. When it say take a sensible approach, be more playful. Be more playful with your goals. Let your hair down, loosen up a little, and take time for those around you. There are going to be challenges. That's a part of life. Challenges are going to arrive. But the thing about it is remain in a open and clear mind state to be able to restructure, like the beginning of the week, where that structural system isn't into place, restructure to deal with those challenges accordingly. So that is the middle of the week. Making time for the people around you and dealing with the challenges as they arise. That is the purpose of the beginning of the week. In the beginning of the week, as long as you set up that structural system, when the challenges come, it's easy for you to divert back or easy for you to come up with a new solution or a new plan to that same goal. And last but not least, do not get so caught up in your desires and your goals that you forget about your loved ones. Your loved ones need your time and attention too. So that is your focus the middle of the week. Do not get so lost in your goals that you forget about the people that loves you most. It is only in the present moment that we have true happiness, joy, and we get the things that we desire. We can't be so focused on what's coming or what we haven't done or what happened. Only in the present moment, making time for those around you, remaining disciplined, and creating a structural system so when challenges do arrive, you can easily come up with a solution to get you back on the right path. So those are the two cards. Those are the cards for the first of the week and the middle of the week. I'm going to pull our card for the end, and that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekend. We all love the weekend, right? I love when the cards jump out. The cards just jump out. And when they jump out, that means it was meant. It was meant for you. It was meant for me. It was meant for someone because they don't just jump out for no apparent reason. And as a matter of fact, all three cards for this week, they jumped out on their own. So our third and final card is the Ten of Air, right? Ten of Air. And with the Ten of Air, it states that this is the end of the week. There is the end to a difficult situation. Begin to embrace the change and expect things to get better. Recovering from an addiction. So, that's our last card. This is our last card for the week. And with this last card for the week, it goes back to the beginning. Our two cards, but our last card is the Ten of Air. The end is near. The light is at the end of the tunnel, right? No. The light is at the end of the tunnel. There is change happening, right? As long as you follow these two cards in the beginning of the week, right? So we have the Emperor, Archangel Michael, the beginning of the week, the organization, the structure, the leadership, and the discipline. And then the middle of the week, we have the present moment, making time for those around us and dealing with challenges accordingly with our structural system that we put in place at the beginning of the week. As long as we follow through, there's light, right? There's always light at the end of the tunnel. So with that light at the end of the tunnel, things are getting better. The structural system is in place. You're living in the present moment. You're taking time for family. You're doing all the things it takes to manifest. Just being, Not getting so stuck in the race of life, not getting so caught up in trying to manifest your goals and desires, but stopping and smelling the roses while you're manifesting, while you're working, while you're bringing your desires to life. So that is the end of that is the weekend. The weekend, of course, is relaxation, is let your hair down, and the angels want you to know at the end of this week, you will see that light. Remain disciplined. Create that structural system. Make time for your family and make time for the loved ones around you and your support system. And then your light is at the end of the tunnel. It's just that simple. That is what life is about. This week, these cards for this week is so appropriate because it's not just this week for these cards. Every week, as long as you live your life according to the way that I spoke the cards, you see the light. You manifest all that you desire. And you heal yourself in the process. Angels, this is my message for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want you to enjoy the rest of your week. I want you to go about your week knowing that you are manifesting miracles, knowing that you are bringing love, light, help, support, and assistance.